Yeah. Hi guys. Good morning, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. Anyone, guys? Can you please confirm? Is I'm audible, guys?
Yes, it's audible.
Right. So, guys, I think we have taken somewhere around three demos we have already taken, guys. So, if anyone has missed the last classes, so don't worry. I'll share you the recordings also. Anyhow, my backend team also will share the details, and along with that, I am also sharing the details here, guys. So, these are the three sessions which has been uploaded to the YouTube. I'll share the link to you guys. Just you can go through them once. So I'm sharing the link. Anyhow, my backend team also will share the link, guys. So I've shared the link in the chat window, so you can get it from the chat window, guys. So this is first session, second session, third session on 9th, 10th, and 11th, guys. So today is 12th, right? So today is the fourth session, guys, and nothing has been happened. So if you have missed any, if you feel that if you have missed any classes, so just go through those particular demos, guys. Nothing is there. Just first session I have given some introduction regarding what is Power BI, what is the need of visualization and all these things what we covered. And second session we discussed about how to work with something like what is going to be the roadmap, like what you can expect from our side, what are the different options, like as I explained you, you will get a recording, day-to-day recording videos. So these are all some of the things which I have covered in the last session. And yesterday, I discussed about something about a concept called as the installation of Power BI. That is also very easy installation, guys. Nothing to do. So installation is completed means don't think that something has been happened. Very easy installation. I'll give you the link also if you want. You can go through the link, download the software and install it, guys. Yesterday only we have installed the software. And as I said that, just a small discussion, guys. Like what is Power BI mobile? We have a Power BI in different modes, guys. We have Power BI mobile is there. We have a Power BI desktop is there. We have a Power BI service is there. Just an idea, just to get some idea, I have given some introduction regarding those concepts, guys. So what I said, guys, it is going to be Power BI mobile. So what is a Power BI mobile? I told you guys, where we can access the reports. Only we can view the reports, guys. So whatever the reports that has been designed, those reports we can view. Only we can view the reports. Apart from that, I told you about Power BI service, where we can do some administration. So it is going to be management of reports, guys. Then where we have to design the reports, guys, by using something called as an Power BI desktop. So there is a Power BI desktop tool will be there, guys. This you have to access it. But to access these two, guys, we have to require some kind of a service account is required. So right now you don't have any accounts there, so you cannot access the Power BI mobile. You cannot access the Power BI service. Power BI mobile you have to access in your mobile, guys. Power BI service we have to access from the from the browser we have to access it. So Power BI service, if you want to access Power BI service, guys, you have to open your browser, and from the browser you have to access it. Whereas in Power BI mobile, you have to download and install the Power BI in your mobile, and from your mobile also we can access them, guys. That is what we discussed in the last session, and we downloaded and installed this particular software called as Power BI Desktop. So this is the Power BI Desktop is a software what we downloaded and we install in the yesterday's class. Once again, quickly 2 minutes, guys. Installation is very easy, guys. Already are done with the installation. You can go through the recording session, guys, if you want to get it. Nothing is there. Go open your browser, guys. Simple. You can say download Power BI. It will directly navigate to the link. Go to the link, guys. Here we have a download option is there. Here we have to download the 64-bit, guys. 64-bit you have to download, guys. Click on download. Click on download and do the installation, guys. Installation is very easy. Next process. Nothing to do. Just everything is a next option only. So once the Power BI desktop is installed, can you see clearly, guys? There is one icon we have got in, guys. One app, one application or a shortcut we have got it. Double click on that just to launch this application, guys. Just double click on that. Just double click on that. All of you know that how to open an application. So this is going to be the welcome screen, guys. This is your welcome screen of your Power BI. See already what are the recent projects are there. You can see all the recent projects here, guys. You can see the recent projects, batch 8 a.m., batch 5 p.m., batch 9:30 a.m. reports, old one, batch 8 a.m., batch 9:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m. underscore DAX, 5 p.m. underscore reports, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Okay, CGA training is there, batch 5 p.m., batch 8 a.m. So these are all somewhere around 1 month back and 1 month back. You can see the data. So what I will do now for your batch, what I will do, guys, I will click on the blank report. Just click on the blank report, guys. Just click on the blank report. So once if you click on the blank report, this is the screen which we are going to get it, guys. So this is your working environment, guys. To work with Power BI, this is a place where we are going to work with them. Very simple, guys. Everything is going to be very easy, guys. Add data to your report. Once loaded, your data will appear in the data pane. Import the data from Excel, import the data from Excel sheet, SQL Server, paste the data into the blank table, use some sample data, get the data from another source. Here you have a get data, Excel workbook, enter data, SQL Server, transform the data, new visual, text box, more visuals are there. On the right hand side, you can see some kind of a visuals are there, visualizations are there. Maximum we'll use only the mouse here, guys. We don't use that much anything. But before going to that, one thing I want to confirm here, guys. Go to the help menu here. There we have an option called as an about. Yesterday I told you guys 2.138.1452. Let me check the version, guys. Let me check with the version, guys. It is going to be, as I said, which is going to be install Power BI, guys. When I said which is going to be install, which is going to be Power BI, I told you about those particular version here, guys. Right. So it is going to be, once again, I'll show you what is the version, what we can see is, guys. 2.138 point, it is going to be 1452, guys. Here also we can see the same version, 2.138.1452. But this is not a December update, guys. It is not a December update. Got the point, guys? December update is released, it means actually it was released in the month of December. But this is not a December complete update, guys. It is some kind of a November update only. Still they have updated. Only this number has been changed. Yesterday, who has attended the last class, we have seen, guys, 2.138 remains the same. So every month, in and around 20th of the month, guys, this Microsoft releases an update every month. It is 2.138 now, guys. Whenever December releases are released, this number changes, guys. 138 may become 141 or 142, 145, whatever it may be. So, but version you can see, guys, 2.138.1452, 2.138.1452, guys. So whatever the installation version it is showing you, and what is the install version also, what we can see, guys. Right? Can you see, guys? Microsoft Power BI Desktop is a companion product to app.powerbi.com. What is this app.powerbi.com, guys? It is Power BI service where we can manage, you can administrate your reports will be done here, guys. Here it is completely, it is going to be designer tool. So this is your workspace, guys. This is the place where we are going to work and where we are going to design our reports here now. Complete designing is done here. For designing these reports, guys, we don't require any accounts, no need of pay anything, nothing is required, guys. Completely a free software. Completely a free software, guys. You can design the reports. Okay. Sir, when do you require the services now? When do you require the service account now? Later, after designing is over, after we designing is over, whenever you want to send these design reports to your client or whenever you want to manage them, then you require the Power BI service. Then you require an account. How to create those accounts, I'll tell you later, guys. Right now, the creating of records is not required as of now. It's not required, guys. So free of cost, guys, download and install the software, guys. No need of any extra payment. No need of pay anything. No need of do anything, guys. Directly download and install the software. So guys, who has attended the last session, hope all of you have installed the Power BI desktop, but immediately not required, guys. 1 or 2 days it will take up. 1 or 2 days it will take in, guys. Sorry. 1 or 2 days it will take, guys. So within that 1 or 2 days, please make sure that you download and install the software so you can work along with me, guys. So today what I'm going to discuss, guys. So today what I'm going to discuss here is, guys, a small topic, guys. It is nothing but just today I'm going to make you understand some familiarity. I just want to make you a familiarity with that particular environment. I just want to make you introduce this particular environment. So like for example, before when you buy a product, for example, some an AC or a washing machine or something like a dishwasher, something. First of all, we have to know how to use it. What is the option? Later, you can use it efficiently later, but initially, how you have to know at least some basic things. So here also, first of all, before using this particular Power BI software, I'll just make you introduce this particular environment, guys. That terminologies. I want to make you understand all these terminologies also, guys. Because terminologies will changes, guys. If it is a programming language, we'll have the same terminology. What is the terminologies, guys? Variable, okay, data types, normal, guys. In a programming language, variables, data types, conditional, control, isn't it? These are going to be some of the basic terminologies, guys. Values, arrays, isn't it? So these are some of the common terminologies, guys. But this is not a software. It is not a language. So we have to use, it's a tool, it's a software to use it, guys. It's a product. That's why we have to understand this environment, guys. See there? So this is how our, which is going to be the welcome screen, or which is going to be the home page is going to looks like this, guys. Isn't it? Fine. Very simple terminologies, guys. Nothing to remember. See, on the top, whatever we can have is nothing but, see, guys, these are going to be nothing but we have a various menu options are there, guys. Home, we are having insert, we are having something called as modeling, we are having something called as a view, or I think I'm not writing in the correct order, maybe, guys. It is going to be optimize, and we are having help, we are having file, like this. These are all going to be various menu options are there, guys. See there, if you want, file, home, insert, modeling, view, optimize, help. So for each and every menu option, guys, there are so many different options will be there. So for example, when I click on home, I'll get a different options, guys, like get data, Excel workbook, okay, data, which is going to be transform data, like this, various different options will come. So these are nothing but what we are going to call it as ribbons. No need to by heart anything, guys. Slowly 1 or 2 days, if you start working on that, easily we can remember the names. Don't by heart it. Some people try to by heart these particular terminologies, guys. Don't by heart it. It's a home menu, insert menu, modeling, view, optimize, help. So these are all called as nothing but what we call it as ribbons. Can you see here? There is one small and up arrow it is showing you, guys. Switch ribbons. When you switch the ribbons, guys, can you see there? These ribbons are going to be gets changing here, guys. Click there. Again, nothing is there, guys. For example, I was an expertise in that. Once you become an expertise, guys, you don't require these options here now. I know this is a transform data. I know that it is going to be enter data. I know that it is extracting the data from SQL Server. It is extracting the data from Excel sheet. I know the options, guys. For example, if I expand this, we'll get the name. See there, we are no, I know this. It is an enter data option. This is a transform data option. I know it. But when you try to minimize it, guys, what will happen now? No names will come here now. But with your expertise, you can say that this is transform data, this is enter data, this is SQL Server, this is going to be nothing but Excel sheet, this is nothing but get data, this is a new visual, this is other visuals are there, add Power BI visuals, we can do that. This is text box, adding the text box to that. Like this, we can understand those particular options, guys. So menu options are there, guys. Under the menu options, we are having a various ribbons are there. So I'll say that in the home ribbon, click on which is going to be, I can say which is going to be transform data. There is a ribbon called as, in the ribbon, we can see transform data option is there. Or we want to say which is going to be get data, or which is Excel workbook, something like this we have it, guys. So this is nothing but what we call it as ribbons. We can switch the ribbons, guys. We can minimize them or we can maximize them, expand them and minimize them, guys. Like this, we can find out those particular ribbons, we can find it off. Next. On the left hand side, there are different views are there, guys. There are 4 buttons are there. There are nothing but we don't call them as buttons, guys. Button means you know that you have to click there, isn't it? You have to click there, guys. This is nothing but what we call it as the views. Very simple, guys. It is going to be nothing but what we call it as a report view. It's a report view, guys. And the next one is going to be nothing but we have a table view. And we are having the third option is going to be nothing but it's a model view. See, guys, without looking at that particular Power BI, I'm able to write it here, guys. Why? Because this I didn't by heart it. I have an expertise on that from years, from so many years I'm teaching them. So I can easily remember, guys. It is going to be DAX query view, guys. So just click on that, guys. The different views will changes here, guys. Later we'll understand it. For a quick understanding, report view is nothing but where we can design the reports. Table view is nothing but where you can see the data. You can see your table data, guys. What data you are using for our reporting, you can see the data. Model view, structure, we can see what is the table, how many columns are there, all these things. DAX query view, leave it for the timing. See there? Just click there, guys. This is a report view. By default, we are in the report view, guys. Next, it is going to be table view. By default, it is empty because no data was there. See, you have not loaded any data yet. Click on get data. This is model view. This is what we call it as model view. Finally, this is called as a DAX query view, what we are going to call it as, guys. Can you see there? These are going to be some of the options what we can see as of this particular, what we can call it as the Power BI desktop, guys. So once again, guys, this is query view, sorry, report view, a table view, and we are having something called as what we are having a model view. And finally, we are having something called as a DAX query view is there, guys. Do you understand the point, guys? These are the various views are there. Automatically see that each view will give you a different visualization, guys. Reports, data, model, and DAX. So these are the four options what we can see with the data here, guys. Next, here in the middle, whatever this particular area is nothing but the place we are going to work here, guys. This is a place only, guys, where we are going to work here, guys. This is a place where we are going to work. Now on the right hand side, guys, there are going to be three panes are there. On the right hand side, what we can see is, guys, this is your workspace, guys. This is a place where we are going to work, complete whatever the report view, reports we can see, table view, table we can see. If I click here, guys, all the tables, data, and all these things, what we can see. And after that, we can see the model view, all the model views, all the models and all these things we can view here. And this is going to be DAX query view is what we can see with the data. Now on the right hand side, guys, on the right hand side, there are going to be three different panes are there, guys. There are by default three different panes what we can find it out. These are called as panes. These are what we are going to call it as panes, guys. We are having something called as an filters pane. Okay, by default, whenever we open Power BI, guys, default is going to be report view is the default option, guys. The first one is going to be default option is going to be this one, guys. And depending on the option, whatever we selected, these panes may changes, guys. Don't think that every time we'll get the filters pane. Whenever we are in the report view, you can see the filters pane. But whenever you are in the table view, guys, we cannot see them. So please check it out, guys. Depending on the view, whatever we have selected, these options may changes, guys. Filters pane, we are having something called as, which is going to be a visualizations pane is there. It's a visualizations, guys. I'm writing in vertical, guys, because I don't have a space. And we are also having a data pane. Here it will not be like this, guys. It will be horizontal like this, guys. See there. This is going to be filters. Expand this. Visualizations. Can you see, guys? Whenever I minimize them, you can see vertical. When I expand them, they will become horizontal like this. Filters, visualizations, and data pane. Minimize them, collapse them, or minimize them, or expand them. You can expand and you can minimize them, guys. See, whenever I was into the table view, you can see only data pane was there. Whenever I was here, there is a properties pane and a data pane will be there. Whenever in the DAX query view, I can view only data pane is there. So whenever I was here, guys, that means in the report view, there are three panes are there. When table view, there is only one pane is there. Whenever it is a model view, there are two panes are there. And whenever a DAX query, there is one pane is there. That comes with an expertise, guys. No need to worry about all those things. Okay. So this is all about how we have to work with this particular. So the environment, what we have to work with them. Nothing is there, guys. This is the environment, guys. On the top, we are having the various menu options and various ribbons. Okay, and on the left hand side, we are having a various views are there on the left hand side. And on the right hand side, we are having the various, which is going to be the panes and all these things, what we can see, guys. Filters pane, we are having a, which is going to be filters pane, visualizations pane, and we are having something called as, what we can see is, it is nothing but a data pane, what we can see with the data, guys. So something like this, we can just work with this kind of an applications, what we have to work with them, guys. That's it, guys. That is going to be all about this implementation, and that is going to be the concept of how we have to work with this particular techniques, what we have to work with them, guys, right? So that's it, guys. That is going to be all about this particular environment, guys. So don't try to by heart them, guys. Don't try to do any by heart here now. Simple. Once if you look at the data, once you start working on them, automatically you can easily remember them, guys. We can remember them. No need to do anything. Directly we can remember those particular options and we can work with those particular concepts here, guys. Right? So that's it. That is going to be nothing but which we can see. It's going to be nothing but we can see here is, guys, and this is going to be how practically we can work with this implementation. That's it, guys. This is the environment what we have to look at that. Now, so yeah, that's it, guys. Apart from that, nothing is there in this environment to understand that. Everything is going to be the same only. Okay, next. Once you understand this environment, guys, the next point we have to discuss here is data. Obviously, we all of you know that what is a data visualization software is what is a data visualization software will do, guys. If you give some raw data to the your Power BI or any data visualization software, if you give a raw data to the Power BI, guys, automatically the Power BI is going to convert that into which is going to be a visual format. That means, first of all, whenever the Power BI want to design a visual or whenever it has to create a visual, first of all, what is required, guys? Data. The raw data, the values are going to be required, guys. So from where this data has to come, from where this particular data is going to come, guys. So from where the data is coming, that is what we are going to call it as a data source. So what is that data source, guys? Source of your data means from where the data is coming, and from that particular, whatever from where that particular data is coming is nothing but what we call it as a data source. So Power BI supports so many different types of data sources, guys. So many different type of data sources are supported by Power BI. But what we are going to use, guys, generally we are going to use mainly three different type of data sources. We mainly use as them, guys. What we are going to use, guys, mainly three different type of data sources. We are going to use them, guys. What are those? What are those particular data sources, guys? Mainly, we are going to use three different type of data sources. First one is like files. You know what are files now, guys? Files are nothing but which are there on your local system with some extension. Like files are nothing but we know that it can be a txt file, guys, or it can be something like an Excel sheet, XLS or XLSX or .csv files, or it is going to be .json files, or it is going to be .xml files. These are all nothing but which represents the data in the format of files, guys. Isn't it? Text file, Excel sheet, CSV file, JSON file, XML file. These are all going to be comes under a category called as an file types, guys. So what is the main advantage and disadvantages of the files, guys? Coming to the positive side, guys. Coming to the positive side of this particular files is main positive. What is the main advantage is these files can be easily I can shareable, guys. I can share them easily. I can share them, guys. Easy shareable. I can send it in the Zoom itself. I can share it in the chat window, or I can send them through the WhatsApp, or I can send it through the Telegram, or I can send it to the email, or I can access them. I can give the link to the like a Google Drive. Like that, easily I can share them, guys. Easily I can share them in any mode. We can share them, guys. Very easily I can share them. And one more thing is, guys, you also don't require any specialized softwares. Maximum to access all these files, guys, maximum softwares are required is just a normal notepad is sufficient, guys. Only for Excel file only we have to require the Excel softwares. And nowadays, Excel software is becoming common. It's a common, guys. In everybody's system, the Excel files are there, guys. Isn't it? In everybody's system, there are going to be Excel files are already there. You need not to again and again work on that. Isn't it? So Excel software is a common software. Everyone is getting that particular software here, guys. Right? So that is going to be what I can say. What I can say about this particular so-called as the files, guys. Easy to share. Okay. No special softwares are required, guys. No special expertise. No special expertise or no special which is going to be softwares or expertise is required. Software or expertise is required, guys. No special software, no special expertise is required. You need not to be an expertise on that. Just very basic level only you can work on them, guys. So easily we can share them. Okay, and we can we can share them, and no special softwares and no special which is going to be an expertise are going to be gets required, guys. Isn't it? Then then guys, uh, then what we have to do is, okay, what is going to be the negative side, guys? So what is the main disadvantages is, mainly files main problem is nothing but supports only small size data, guys. Supports only small size. Only small size files only we can support, guys. Hardly from few KBs of data to a few MBs of data, guys. A few MBs, not even 100, 200 MBs also, they may not be able to support, guys. They will support, guys. I'm not saying that they don't support. They will support, but very, very basic level, guys, which is going to be to hardly 50 MB, 40 MB, like that. 600, 700 MBs, they don't support them, guys. That much level, they don't support them, guys. That is one of the problem with this, what we can call it as the file systems, what we are talking about. So files are easy to manage. Main problem is, guys, very advantage is easy to manage. We can manage them very easily, but only thing is they don't support large volumes of data. They supports only very basic level of data only they will be supported, guys. Okay, small sizes, only small size data only we can support them, guys. Next, guys. What is the next option, guys? Files means these are the files, guys. TXT, Excel files, CSV files, JSON files, XML files, etc., etc. Second one is going to be databases, guys. You know the databases, no, guys? Relational databases, what they will call it as. We'll call them as in relational databases. So what is this relational databases and what exactly? I think you guys having an idea about what is meaning of this relational databases. Like we have so many databases are there. Like we are having a database systems like we have Oracle. Okay, we have something database like SQL Server, or we are having a database called as which is going to be MySQL. Okay, and we are having so many databases, guys. If you want, we can write 30 to 40 databases we can write in, guys. MySQL, we are having a DB2, we are having an Informix database is there, or we are having something called as an Teradata. Like this, guys. If you go on writing, you can write somewhere around 30 to 40 different type of databases also. We can talk about them, guys. Those are nothing but what we call it as database system. Yes, AWS is going to be comes under, we call it as a cloud. We are going to call it as, guys. They are not called as a database systems. Okay, we'll discuss about them. That is also what we are going to discuss about, etc. What are the positives and what are the negatives, guys? Positive side is nothing but they supports large size. Supports which is going to be large size, guys. Supports which is going to be large size of data. Maybe, for example, from few GBs to which is going to be few TBs also we can work with them. GBs to TBs we can work with them, guys. It's not that only MBs of data. You can work with a few GBs too, which is going to be few MBs of data. We can work with them. Okay, supports large volumes of data, but negative side is going to be nothing but, guys. So for example, if you want to use this software called as an SQL server or a SQL server, what we call it as, you require some kind of an additional softwares are required, guys. We require some kind of an additional softwares are going to be required because you have to install the software, isn't it? You have to install the software, guys. So what we have to do, that when you want to go for which is going to be negative, what we have to do, guys, we require some kind of an additional softwares are going to be gets required. So negative sides are going to be nothing but what we can say is, guys, some kind of an additional softwares are required. Additional softwares are going to be required, guys. This is going to be the one thing what we have to do. And second thing is going to be nothing but what we have to do, guys, which is going to be nothing but some kind of an expertise is required, guys. Additional software is required and some kind of an expertise is also required, guys. Why? Because if you want to work with SQL Server, how to connect with SQL Server? Okay, you have to install it and we have to know what is going to be the additional software also, guys. Some kind of an additional software is required. And apart from that, which is going to be additional software is required. And apart from that, it is going to be expertise is also required, guys. Like some knowledge of SQL, all these things are going to be gets required, guys. How to connect to the database systems, how to connect to that particular SQL, how to work on SQL, we have to know about that. Without that, we can't work with them, guys. Isn't it? Without that, we can't work with them. So at least some basic knowledge of SQL, how to manage the data, all these things are going to be required whenever you want to work with the database systems. Like you can work with Oracle, you can work with SQL Server. Example, I'm just telling guys, I want to connect with Oracle, guys. First of all, Oracle software has to be installed in the system. So for that, you have to download and install the Oracle. Power BI installation is very easy, guys. Power BI installation is very easy, but Oracle installation is not that much easy, guys. You have to download the Oracle software and you have to set up the environment. We have to install them. We have to set some properties and you have to know how to connect with the Oracle database. Without knowing them, you cannot work with them, guys. Without that, we cannot work with them. Just for an example, I'm showing you guys. I have to connect to the Oracle system like this, guys. You have to have some kind of an account. One username and password is also going to be required, guys. See there, connected to Oracle Database 11G Express Edition. Okay, a few commands also we have to require, guys. So without knowing them, you cannot work with those particular applications, guys. At least some basic knowledge. You need not to be an expertise on that. Now, this data I require in my the Power BI, guys. So here I can get the data, guys. Just don't worry. I'll show you once again, guys. I'll show you once again, guys. Get the data from where? Database. Which database? Oracle database. Connect. You should know all these properties, guys. Without knowing them, you can't connect it, guys. Let me connect it, guys, by writing something called as an XE. XE is a server name. Click on the connect OK. It will connect to that particular database system, guys. It will connect to that particular database system. Which user you are working? Scott user. In the Scott user, I'm selecting EMP table. Whatever the data shown you there, guys, the data is coming here, guys. Whatever the data that I have connected there, same data is coming here, guys. You can see the data. Don't worry. Once again, I'll explain all these things application, guys. See, this is your data, guys. Whatever the data is there here in the Oracle database, same data I have imported here and we can see the data here. Same data. If you want, I can compare with both of that. Same data set, guys. See there? 7369, name is Smith, job is clerk, 7902, high date. Okay, for example, guys, I'll update at the I'll update, don't worry. I want to do some updation here, guys. You should know how to update them. Update EMP, set the high date is equal to today's date, system date, where employee number is equal to 7369. You should know about this kind of a small additional statement, guys. Don't worry, select star from EMP. If you see the data, guys, the date has been changed to today's date, guys, 12 December 2024. Come here. Here it is still showing you as 17 December 2024 only. It is showing, sorry, 1980, guys. It is showing the data here now. I'm refreshing the data, guys. Can you see, guys? The data has been changed. 12/12/2024, 10/16/13, current date and current time. Whatever the current date and time is there, that is going to be working here. Okay. No. I'm saying that there are so many databases are there. Whether it is an Oracle, whether it is a SQL server, it is up to you. It's not that, Sambit. It does not matters with that. So we need, so it's not that you have to work with only SQL server. Power BI can work with any type of data sources. See there, all type of data sources are there. Databases, SQL Server, Axis is there, Analysis Services, Oracle Database, IBM DB2, IBM Informix, IBM NetZa, MySQL Database. It's not that you have to work only with the SQL Server, guys. You can work with any database, we can work with them. That's why I've written all this list of databases. Do you want to work with SQL Server? Yes. Do you want to work with SQL Server? Yes. Then you have to know how to work with SQL Server database system. So you have to set up the SQL Server installation, and then we have to set up the SQL Server. This is Microsoft SQL Server. That is Oracle database. Like that, with respect to your database, you have to work. It's not mandatory that you have to work only with the SQL Server. But generally, why people prefers to use SQL Server? Why? Because is, guys. Why? Because is Power BI is from Microsoft. So when Power BI is from Microsoft, they will prefer to use database also from the Microsoft product only. We are going to prefer them like that. That is the reason why we are going to use this, guys. Let us say that whenever you buy, for example, in your home, you have brought one something like an LG washing machine. So you are satisfied with the LG product. So when you buy a new product, for example, you want to buy a TV, or whenever you want to buy an AC, generally we'll prefer to buy the same LG product. Why? Because you are satisfied with the customer care. You are satisfied with that particular product, the product which is going to be the durability, etc. So how do you do that? Same as it is when you are using Power BI from Microsoft. Why do you prefer to use Oracle database? Better to use Microsoft SQL Server. Easily they can integrate without having any confusion. We can work with them. So these are databases. Disadvantages is, guys, additional softwares are required. You have to install them, and some little bit expertise on SQL is required, guys. But positive side is nothing but supports large size data. From GBs to TBs of data, we can support, guys. And third one is we are having some kind of an cloud services. Cloud storages, guys. Cloud storages are nothing but like Microsoft Azure. You know that, guys, Microsoft Azure, as somebody is talking about AWS, which is going to be Amazon Web Services or some kind of an Google Cloud Platform, etc., guys. Again, what are positives and what are negatives, guys? Coming to positives, guys, supports very large size data, guys. Supports which is going to be large size data, very large size data it will support. Maybe you can say beyond, which is going to be beyond terabytes of data, guys. Beyond terabytes of data we can support, guys. But disadvantages is we don't require any additional software. Expertise is required, guys. So how to create a cloud account, how to manage that particular cloud account, how to create that container, some what is accessing of keys, all these are going to be gets required, guys. What is expertise is required, guys? We require some knowledge of SQL is required, guys. Plus along with that, which is going to be handling the cloud services also we have to require, guys. And second thing is they don't come at a free of cost. They are a little bit costlier, guys. Compare with the other products, these are going to be costlier. They don't come at a free of cost. Cloud services, most of the cloud services are going to be, they have to be pay on go. That means as you increase your usage, your payment is also going to be increases, guys. And that too, there are not going to be like a prepaid. There are postpaid, guys. So you know what is the issue with the postpaid? Prepaid means you know that you know the limit. Once the limit is over, automatically services will stop. But what is postpaid? You don't know how much you are using. So it depends. For example, if you have some, like, for example, if you don't monitor your usage, sometimes you have to end up in paying some thousands of rupees. That's why they will be little bit costlier. So it is going to be cost management is required. We have to require some kind of a cost management. Without that, if you handle it, guys, so we'll end up in paying some thousands of rupees you have to pay at the end of the month. So better option is going to be Azure because it is from Microsoft, guys, or even AWS is also going to be supported, guys. Supports large size, but negative side, expertise is required, SQL, cloud services, handling, etc. And it is going to be costlier. So require some kind of a cost management. Database systems are supports large volumes of data from GBs to TB. Additional softwares are required, guys. We can get it free of cost only, but expertise is required. Some like SQL knowledge is required. Files, easy to share and easy to access them without having an extra software and extra expertise. Only thing is problem is nothing but small size data, guys. So generally for our training purpose, maximum will depend on the files, guys. 80% will depend on the files. Why? Because is everyone may not be having the idea about SQL. Everyone may not be having the option to install the softwares, or everyone may not be having the expertise to work on cloud. So again, when I discuss about a database, so many questions comes. Sir, I don't have a database. What shall I do? Or sir, for example, my database is not working. What I have to do? So these are all unnecessary things to be unnecessary things to be controlled, guys. So better option is, my recommendation is, I'll show 80% I'll work on the files, guys. Easy to share with you. It is for your convenient, guys. I can work, guys. Everywhere I can work with the Oracle database. But if I depend only on the Oracle database, for example, on one day your Oracle database crashes. So again, the backup, restore, all these extra things will come. Otherwise, you will lost your data. Files are not like that. If file is lost, I can give you the file once again, isn't it? So like that, there are going to be some advantages and disadvantages for each type of storage, guys. That's why mainly we are going to use file systems. We are going to use a various database systems, and we are going to use cloud services. But 80 to 85% or 90%, I can say, will depend on the files, guys. Remaining 20% will depend on the other type of storages, just to get some idea about that. Okay. So these are our different type of data sources, guys. I'll just show you. I have a lot of data sources with me. It's not like just a small dummy data sets, guys. I have a which is large. That means large means it is not a very large size data sets, but we are going to be having a good number of records, good number of data will be there, guys. So these are all my different data sets. These are all going to be some kind of a different data sets, which almost all represents the real data sets only, guys. In real time, how the data will be there. So that particular data sets will be there, guys. Just there are not just like a dummy data sets like student names, student courses, employee numbers, employee names, not such kind of a data, guys. A good number of data, a good number of records, 1,30,000 records are there, guys. What is the size of the file you see, guys? Hardly 12 MB or something is there, 12 MB file, guys. Some of them are very KBs of space only, guys. Some of them are going to be few files are going to be only in bytes only, guys. Not even MBs of files also. Very rarely we can find the MBs of files. Majority of them are going to be KBs. Majority of them are going to be even in bytes also, guys. So we can see this kind of a data is what we can find out. I'll share the data sets, guys. Initially, I'll tell you how I'll share the data sets later. In the chat window, I can share it, guys. If you want, just I'm showing you one file, guys. I'm going to show you one file, guys. Just quickly, I have shared one file in the chat window. If you want, you can download and you can put it in your system, guys. Easily I can share them. Even we'll also create a Telegram group. If anybody want any file, if you just post it in the group, immediately I can share the file through the particular group. I can share the file. So mainly the main advantage is, guys, for you, it is easy to access and easy to share. I can also I can share the file, guys. And for you also, it is going to be easy to access them. That is the reason why we are going to be working with this particular files frequently, guys. Remaining, we'll see the different files in the later applications. We'll have a look into them applications later, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Just for today, we'll stop it here and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class, guys. Right? Anyone, guys? Any questions, guys? If you have anyone, if you have any questions, guys, you can just feel free to discuss, guys. No one? No questions, guys? Okay, then. Just for today, we'll stop it here, guys, and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Same time, same link, guys. Thanks all of you for today, guys.